The Spirit says, I have sent the winds of change your way. The winds of change to the church in this nation. For the church of Christ shall not remain in the present state it is in this country. For there is a process of sifting that has been brought about. And the wilderness experience has come to an end. For now you stand at the promise. What will you do? Will you go in? Will you seize? You occupy? Will you possess? Will you take that which is yours, that I have given to you in this hour? For know this one thing, child. I have taken you through the wilderness to humble you, to test you, to see what was in your heart, whether you would obey my commandments or not. I will pour out my Spirit upon you.
There are seasons where God takes us to a place of transformation.
There are seasons where moving forward becomes more difficult.
There are seasons where we don't understand what God is doing in our lives.
But in these seasons, the hands of God never left us, as the potter with his hands on the clay.
And destiny, in this season of transformation and edification, where we were building up our character, you have been the hands of God.
You have opened your homes and church to us, but far more than that, you have opened your heart to us and poured out your lives into us.
Through your generosity, you manifested God's love for us. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I pray that you'll be rewarded for everything you invested in us and for our nation.
God has used your life to manifest into our lives His goodness and His unfailing love.
We will never forget everything that you have sown into our lives.
We will never forget the price you've paid for us. Thank you for the love, the sacrifice, the time, the prayers.
Like a father, you've taken us under your arms and you encouraged us to fly on our own.
The measure of investment that you have put in each of our lives led us to understand one thing.
God is for us and not against us.
And dear destiny, remember, through Marc, a prophet, he brought us back to our future.
As a father, you have been so generous. As a church, you have been so generous. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Our foot is yours.
And Marc has invested in a few. And because of that, many are getting saved. Marc is a true father.
Destiny, we are thinking about you so much. Thank you for releasing our friends Marina, Rodolphe, Joel and Rachel back to us. We love you.
And since the very beginning, Pastor Marc has always been a dream releaser. I remember from the very first day we met, his heart was to see us walking into our destiny, was to make us disciples of Christ. And he has been a father since then, not only for me, for my family, for the whole church. Every time he would come here, he would invest so much in us, so much that our church has grown dramatically, and our team in South Africa has received so much truth and love and care from him and from you guys from Destiny that we cannot keep silent. We want to thank you for that. And I would like to commend you, Destiny. for allowing and helping Pastor Marc and Michael to sow so much into our lives and into many others. When we came back in 2011 in Rhode Island, we were facing another challenge. What would we do? How to do things? But now, the difference between the now and years before was that Marc would have shared so many things with us, so many truths, so many ways of doing the ministry, loving the people, caring for them. And today we're so blessed and so happy and so much joy and peace in our lives. Our church has known a growth of 460%. In other words, we went from 250 people to 1,250 people in 3 years, not even 3 years. It's because of you guys, because of your love and your care into our lives and everything you did it for Christ. Thank you again. We love you guys. Thank you very much. God bless.
Quand tu chantes son nom, l'ennemi est vaincu. Quand tu chantes son nom, la maladie fuit.